Here we go again. Tales of Monkey Island. Chapter 4, The Trial and Execution of Guybrush Threepwood. Now, I'm not entirely sure where we left our adventure, but hopefully the load saved games tells us something. It's been a while, I'm sorry. Okay, we're at Flotsam Beach. When Guybrush finally tries to use Esponja Grande on the extremely pox-ridden Elaine, nothing happens. Luckily, LeChuck arrives just in time to save Guybrush from the gallows, nobly throwing himself and the voodoo lady on the mercy of Flotsam's execution-happy legal system. With his oldest friend and oldest enemy now in prison, Guybrush must figure out what went wrong with the sponge so that he can finally cure the pox of LeChuck. There. Oh, I remember now. We proved our innocence last time. And now I don't know what we're gonna do. Figure out why the La Esponja Grande is not working. That's about it, I guess. Let's do it. Let's talk to the voodoo lady first.
Hello, Threepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
Esponja.
I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
That could take
What
years.
to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The menu, Threepwood. Take it, and serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
What? Feast for the senses. A voodoo feast in 6 courses guaranteed to embiggen the smallest beastie. First course. Put on a napkin that's as tight. A Gary's cloth grotesquely bright. What? Where's the second one? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Well, that's odd.
How does this work? Oh no.
It's like a whole new map now.
Oh. No, it's not the colors. Put on a napkin, that's a side. Put on a napkin. I don't get this at all. I'm completely honest. Put on a napkin. It's a sight. A Gary's cloth, grotesquely bright. And what is with this? Okay, it's a map. I have no idea what it does, but
Hey, you! Again!
Hello, Threepwood.
I met Coronado de Cava.
My beloved. How was he?
crazy.
Mad. Bipolar. Life ruined. Just another pawn sacrificed in your theater of the damned.
I never meant to cause him harm.
Sure you did. Come on, admit it. You were manipulating Coronado.
Coronado was never touched by my voodoo, even though he sometimes begged to be.
I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing anymore, so I'll just shut up.
No.
About this feast for the senses,
What would you like to know?
the first course in the feast for the senses, the napkin. What's up with that?
The table must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
Tell me about the napkin.
The feast must begin with a cloth of such stunning visual stimulation that the sponge...
Okay.
All right. So, when I was with Decava, you might have felt something strange happen.
Ah, you are no doubt alluding to your brief possession of my physical form.
Ha! How did it feel to be the manipulate Ted instead of the manipulator for once?
It was curiously liberating.
You're weird. Have you seen Elaine? Of course, even if you have, I won't believe you.
So whether I have or have not does not matter.
If you do, tell LeChuck and then have him tell me. You've been lying to me about LeChuck all these years.
My ways are my own, Guybrush, but rest assured I have never lied to you.
You're lying right now. All this time, I thought LeChuck was an inhuman monster. Actually, he was an inhuman monster, but only because you made him that way.
Did I? Or was I merely playing my role in a much larger
Wow.
Stop trying to confuse me. We're tired of being puppets in your chess game.
This is
Are
no
we?
game, Threepwood.
Okay. Let's
Try
talk
not
to
to get executed
LeChuck.
before I cure Elaine.
As you wish.
Maybe it's his jacket. Maybe that's a... I don't know. It's a cloth. Napkin.
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always careful.
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with the cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is weird. Where have you been? I thought you were with Elaine.
Well, after leaving Spinner Cave, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial, went into a poxed rage, seized a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
That's my girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was washed up on an island of cannibals, from whom I deftly escaped, using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for 3 days.
Wow.
And arrived just in time to save me from the gallows. Nicely done, buddy. Kudos to your swim instructor.
I was fueled by the fire of our budding friendship.
All right.
Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
He's been doing a lot of that lately. I can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly / demonic strings all these years.
It came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the voodoo lady's malevolent plans.
I don't know.
Is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
The owls
Things
are
seem
not what
remarkably
they seem.
convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
How about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the damned? She was behind that?
Especially that.
Right.
I risked life, limb, and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
I know. What a crock.
The size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
Idiots. Yeah, I
So,
don't
Miss
get
Spooky
it.
Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent.
You wanna put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit for such things.
Which explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Sit tight, buddy. Once I save a...
Don't worry.
I still don't get the menu. Am I... Is this... It says that it has 6 of them, but it only shows the first one. Or maybe it... These don't show anything. Maybe I have to do the... First things first,
I
I
better
guess.
fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
So yeah, let's talk to... Maybe I can get a part of his jacket, you know? Let's just talk to him.
Stan!
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster / salesman dangling from it. Still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Dooro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
How are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample
La 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 la, I'm not listening, la la la.
voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the lady pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Ah. Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money, pieces of 8, filthy lucre. That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded.
Really?
Funny thing though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck too.
Funny like a peg leg.
Can I have your
What kind of
jacket?
souvenirs
I
could
have
you
to ask
possibly
that.
be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith. Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection.
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo.
We're still working on a title.
Yeah, you should.
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
Oh.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing. Months.
Say no more.
Uh,
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
Give up my jacket? It'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse orchid in a pizza oven.
So that's a maybe? Sure you don't want
Okay,
to sell
we
me your
need his
people-defying
jacket.
It's for a good cause.
This jacket stays with Stan until it literally falls off my back, Threepwood.
okay, we need to do
Have you seen
something
my
with
wife?
him.
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Once more.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to...
Give up my jacket?
Huh?
Without my...
So...
Can I go inside now?
I have no desire what...
Maybe use,
I don't think they'd appreciate being impaled on my hook.
Oh, no, just this jacket.
What do you think of this lamp now, Stan?
It'd be a great little souvenir if Krebs' case was still going on, Threepwood, but now it's nothing but another piece of kitschy crud. And believe me, I know my kitschy crud.
I'm not
Okay.
giving away the key to...
Enlarging the sponge. Okay, let's look around what has changed after the trial. Maybe there's something else.
I can't pick up...
Just go to the club. Okay, seems...
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not still upset about the whole hideously scarring your leg in a bid to seek unholy vengeance against the wrong target thing, are you?
Okay.
Hey, Krebs. Now that your case has been dismissed, care to join me in a little post-trial amicus curiae?
Was that a pickup line?
I don't
was
know.
a good one.
My Latin's a little rusty. Bye.
Okay. Doesn't seem too happy. There's still skull candle and puddle of wax. Buffet
Looks like
table.
Elaine and Morgan have made a dog's breakfast of your buffet.
What? That mess? Oh, pshaw, my boy. That's just the typical aftermath of our weekly ladies' night buffet table. Our lady pirates may be easy on the eyes, but heaven help you if you get between them and our bottomless salad bowl.
Yikes.
Anything.
I don't need to use the facilities right now. Besides, that towel guy was a little creepy.
Towel guy? Who's towel guy? Talk to
Hey, WP. I told you I was innocent.
Well, bully for you! Meanwhile, we're still all poxed. There's a creepy voodoo priestess in my jail, and your wife's still threatening to sack our town. Truly, these are the best of times.
Looks like ladies' night has finally come to an end.
I'm thinking about canceling it in favor of something a wee bit safer. Like Ultimate Mumbly Pig Night or Amateur Tattoo Night.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
I don't know. Rock?
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Bracing.
Okay, don't know about that. I don't know. How a bit. Oh, wait, the sugar. Sack of sugar is there. No.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
Oh, it's got ants.
Ouch!
What the hell was that?
I don't think so.
Why not? But I want. I want. Oh great, I can't go through here. Let's go to the forest maze. Maybe we can find something new from there. Oh, what is going on in here?
What was that? Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail.
Let's go see it. Let's go to his lap. Oh, it's up here. I mean, they wouldn't have shown it otherwise. There must be something in here. Maybe his hand, perhaps?
What the? Morgan! What happened?
Went to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you?
He died? For real? In a Monkey Island game?
Singe. This must have been broken in the fight between Morgan and DeSinge. I hope the Vole escaped.
His helmet.
Auto trepanation helmet. Ow! What the?
Okay, let's try something, some other button. Which one did I press? I pushed probably the second one.
Ow! What? My thumb!
Okay, we probably need this at some point.
God, Ow! Ah! I'm blind! Ew.
Okay, the first one looked promising. But let's try every one of these and see what happens.
Ow! Whoa! Help?
Okay, we probably need the first one.
It's broken. Singe will pay for this.
I mean, I don't remember anyone dying in Monkey Island like this. Maybe she's not really dead. Maybe there's something. Doesn't feel like Monkey Island.
Lepidoptera flotzimus accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed Flotsam Island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course.
Oh, we need it. We need one of those.
That's really wedged in there. I'd pull it out, but it's caked in all sorts of ichor.
Okay, they are useless.
I could try to mix up those chemicals, but I'd probably just end up exploding. And not in the funny way.
Char?
Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam's jungles, which they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
Oh. Oh, they are dead. Ah, crap.
It looks like Singe is using my hand to make something called the jus de vie.
Not enough.
The Vacalian wind control device? What is that creep doing with it now? Did Singe murder you too? It's locked.
Can I use my Yes, I can. Well,
Oh,
having a hook
no.
hand is
This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates he's operated on. Hey, you never know when a sack of severed legs is going to come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry.
Did I take something? Oh, yeah, stack of severed legs. Okay, anything else? Disturbing room. So we need a banana petal.
Darn, no more bananas. Curse you, banana god.
Okay, so I guess we need sugar water. And we throw it. Or we use it or something. To Stan's jacket somehow maybe?
Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
What do you want?
Are you as scandalized as I am by this trial?
I'm just glad that scum-sucking LeChuck and that scum-sucking voodoo lady will finally be brought to justice.
You suck a little scum and everyone wants your head. Why did someone order...
That's hard!
Okay, we done that.
Have you seen my wife?
Does she have red hair, green eyes, and a mole in the shape of a cocker spaniel on her left thigh?
Yes.
Nope, haven't seen her.
Wow. Okay.
See ya.
Okay, there's someone there. With his cat, I guess. Still doing this.
Hi there, Double Peg. How's Miss Barfy Whiskers doing?
What? Barfy Whiskers? For the last time, you dancing dunce! Her name is Miss Pretty Whiskers!
Calm down.
Have you seen my wife?
I tore through here like a cat out of hell, off into the jungle,
What exactly are you doing?
trying to figure out why poor Miss Pretty Whiskers won't move for me.
Probably just not getting enough iron in her diet.
Oh crap. Don't
I
do
forgot
that.
the tail of the jungle beast.
None have seen the
Yeah.
meat disappears from the ob.
Good story. See ya. Wow. That bacon. Wow.
Oh, this would have been one of the liquids that we would have. I don't think I gathered that. Let's go to the forest and look around, I guess. What do we have here? We have entrance, giant wind control device. Wait, we can't go to the voodoo lady's shack. Okay, I guess. Oh. What's going on? Oh no. It crashed. Let me try again. I just saved, so it doesn't really matter, but hopefully it's saved after the lab. I don't want to play that thing again. But we'll see. Okay, let's put it back on. Okay, we got that. Yeah, okay, good. I was worried that I would have to play. I remember these saves when I come into this area. But why did it crash immediately? Let's go to the giant wind control device first. You know, just for fun. What is happening there? What is going on? That took a long time. Okay, I think we have a problem here. My game is crashing. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here and figure out what is going on. Sorry for the short stream. Bye.